Centrica Storage are part of the wider Centrica Group. We are part of their infrastructure business, which means we deal with the big assets. So the primary business we're in is natural gas storage. I'm Chief of Staff at Centrica Storage. I've got my remit is twofold. So the first half of it is looking at business improvement and continuous improvement. And part of that is bringing the likes of eduMe and technology in to help that. We've got core businesses and operations that we run. They can always be run better. So it's identifying what some of those problems and frictions are and coming up with solutions with my team to help resolve them, help that flow better. The way we used to deliver critical information, whether it was training, safety information, or key messages in the business, was always by email or by poster, and even to WhatsApp and kind of messaging services to some extent. But we didn't really know who was engaging with that, whether people were opening it, whether people were reading it, and even if they did, whether they actually understood the content. Our onboarding again is mixed media, which hasn't really hit home. As we expand the company, we're going to see more people coming through. We want to be able to distill the most important messages about joining CSL, Centrica Storage, into eduMe, so that everyone's getting that same consistent message. Safety is going to be a huge part of it. So outcomes from safety events and incidents, we want to be able to share across the business. And we want to be able to get understanding that people have read, engaged, understood the safety messages which we are putting out there. There's so many use cases at the minute in terms of digital training that we'd like to digitize through eduMe, and again cut down on potentially the number of meetings, the number of face-to-face meetings. How easy it is to create content. It's easier in some instances than putting an email together because it's so free flow. You can add whatever you want in, you can add quizzes in, you can add text videos, and it just brings it alive. Teams integration, that is huge for us. So ever since lockdown, Teams has been a vital part of how we communicate across the business. Being able to tie some of our critical messages and training and information into Teams is going to be game changing in the way we deliver training. Training content coming through there just becomes part of that daily routine. There's no real change, and there's no real. Often find when individuals have to go to a separate app or they have to open a separate window, it creates a friction. By having it in Teams and having it seamlessly available, it becomes part of that day-to-day. Having seen eduMe used in the utility industry for those types of approach, it was the exact thing we wanted to try here primarily for our frontline staff and contractor workforce. In some instances, we probably don't even reach that contractor workforce or have very, very little impact over it. So I think the different ways we can get eduMe out to contractors, to staff, and others across the business is going to be game changing to ensure that everyone's getting that same message, everyone's getting that same understanding, and everyone's getting that same level of engagement. For the cost you're paying, the impact can be so significant, whether it's reducing safety incidents, improving business performance, improving training performance, and compliance across the business. The impact is huge.